attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. But I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger. In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the first Galactic Empire! Ready up for a safe and secure society!
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
We cannot let 1,000 years of democracy disappear without a fight.
The galaxy is at a critical juncture. We must establish a comprehensive strategy for galactic unification.
The war is over. With peace comes opportunity and prosperity for all.
Our new refinery will bring stability and growth once again.
Be a part of something. Bring order and unity to the galaxy. Join the Empire.
Phased, widespread deployment will ensure a secure military presence across all sectors.
The loyalty of those who willingly enlist is what I see tremendous value in.
Service to the Empire. Can one ever be too aggressive in preserving order?
Nothing wrong with a little order, right?
They started seizing ships about a week ago.
Factories, new towns, Imperial housing. Aldhani is the perfect hub for distribution, if one were trying to take over the galaxy.
A mandatory curfew will be put into effect for your protection as we build a unified galaxy.
You're doing nothing wrong. What is there to fear?
Swim over. It's going over.
6 years.
There's an increase in construction shipments going to Scarif.
There is a darkness reaching like rust into everything around us. We let it grow, and now it's here.
Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire!
The war is over.
We must be protected.
We are vulnerable.
We shall usher in a new era.
Troopers forward! Your Empire needs you!
Heralded by the Imperial Stormtrooper.
Long live the Empire!
Open fire.
Long live the Empire!
Resistance.
Long live the Empire!
Rebellion.
Long live the Empire!
Concepts that cannot be allowed to persist.
Long live the Empire!
Is there a more important issue facing this body right now than Imperial overreach? I stand here today to speak with senators who've come with open minds. Those of you who still believe that when we enter this building, we are in a temple.
Curious how speaking up for what's right has become an act that causes a stir. Unlike inaction, apathy, or ignorance.
I'm not sure you're aware how far afield some of us have taken our political allegiances these days.
A double life.
Senator, what a pleasure to see you.
Everyday performance.
I've a constant blur of plates spinning and knives on the floor and needy, panicked faces at the window, of which you are but one of many.
Must everything be boring and sad?
The Empire grows stronger and bolder.
Perhaps we can laugh about it over the third course.
Slave labor, taxation of the outer rim.
I didn't come here to end slavery. I came to eat your food.
I'm at great risk of ingesting too much of this nourishing Chandrillan hospitality.
I've begun to see that the fight cannot be won in the Senate.
Emperor is concerned. Its systems may unite and oppose him. Public opinion could turn on him quickly. He cannot just strike out at us openly.
As long as everyone thinks I'm an irritation, there's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing.
If you can't deliver, I need to know.
What are you really doing?
Raising money.
Building an alliance. Uniting the rebel cells across the galaxy.
Welcome to the rebellion.
With no unifying leaders on our side, we're at a disadvantage.
I hope she's worth it.
Oh, we'll see, won't we? I can't hide forever.
We have to be prepared to fight. That means numbers and weapons.
The network's been built. It grows or it dies.
We all vow to change the galaxy. And one day, the galaxy will indeed be free.
To the rebellion.
The way they laugh, the way they push through a crowd. That voice telling you to stop, to go, to move, to die. Rings in the air, doesn't it? I'm terrified the Empire's power will grow beyond the point where we can do anything to stop it.
The pace of repression outstrips our ability to understand it, and that is the real trick of the Imperial thought machine. There's a growing list of things we've known and forgotten, things they've pushed us to forget. Things like freedom.
The Empire has been choking us so slowly, we're starting not to notice. We need them to overreact. We need the fear.
People will suffer.
That's the plan.
Any criminal act with even indirect effect on the Empire will henceforth be branded a Class 1 offense.
You can stand to see the Imperial flag reign across the galaxy.
It's not a problem if you don't look up.
Alliance, SEP, guerrilla.
It's rebel nonsense.
I think it's all useless.
Freedom, independence, justice. We should just submit and be thankful.
We've been sleeping.
For too long, I've watched the Empire strangle our liberties.
Turning away from a truth we wanted not to face.
No longer. You realize what you've set in motion? Palpatine won't hesitate now.
Exactly.
How the track to be?
Oppression breeds rebellion.
No one is getting out!
Don't you want to fight these bastards for real?
I hereby resign from the Senate. To fight for you, not from the distant halls of politics, but from the front lines.
People are standing up.
The rebellion is spreading.
War is inevitable.
And I want to be on the side I believe in.
These have been dark times, and yet the fire still burns.
Lock S-foils in attack position.
Hope still burns. The Jedi are not yet lost. We are not yet lost.
We will not rest until we bring an end to the Empire. Until we restore our Republic.
The Clone War may have ended. The Civil War is about to begin.
Kill me. Or take me in. There will be no rules going forward.
Security is an illusion. We are healthcare providers. We identify symptoms. We locate germs.
Rebellion. A sickness which kills both common man and king.
The Empire has no moral boundaries. Why should we not take hold of every chance we can? Let them see how an insurgency adapts.
We'll need minds like yours to eradicate them.
It is the ISB that will win this war.
There is a focused, organized rebel effort to acquire highly restricted Imperial military components.
When has become now, Director Krennic? If the Senate gets wind of our project, countless systems will flock to the rebellion.
I will throw the rebels apart, piece by piece.
Drill down and get a hunt started.
They'll be the architects of their own destruction.
There's an Imperial defector in Jeddah, claiming the Emperor is creating a weapon with the power to destroy entire planets.
When the battle station is finished, the Senate will be of little concern.
Order! We shall have order!
We call it the Death Star. And the day is coming soon when it will be unleashed.
A major weapons test is imminent.
This station is the ultimate power in the universe.
I'm not accepting surrenders. I want you to know failure. Utter defeat. This rebellion ends today.
If we do not stand together, we will be crushed.
If you continue to allow this war to be fought on the Empire's terms, you are going to lose.
We must scatter the fleet.
We can't just give in.
Joined an alliance, not a suicide pact.
Sectorists, human cultists, they're lost.
If it's war you want, you'll fight alone.
All of them lost.
You target civilians.
One path, one choice. Break every rule of engagement. We win or everyone dies.
If we degrade ourselves to the Empire's level, what will we become?
Spies. Saboteurs. Assassins. We've all done terrible things on behalf of the rebellion.
And what do you sacrifice?
Calm. Kindness, kinship.
When are you going to feel you've done enough for this rebellion?
Love.
The rebellion comes first.
We take what's left.
This is a time of difficult choices. Sometimes impossible ones.
I've given up all chance at inner peace. I made my mind a sunless space.
There's not much of me left.
The ego that started this fight will never have a mirror or an audience.
It has to be you. Come on, Kino.
Or the light of gratitude.
I'm gonna assume I'm already dead.
I share my dreams with ghosts.
If we give up now, everything we fought for, everyone we lost, will have been for nothing.
One fighter with a sharp stick, nothing left to lose, can take the day.
My anger, my ego, my eagerness to fight has set me on a path from which there's no escape. I'm damned for what I do.
I couldn't face myself if I gave up now.
I'd rather die trying to take them down than die giving them what they want.
Let's make it look good. Wherever you are, get up. Get out of your cells. Stop the work. Take charge. And start climbing.
We'll show the galaxy that we will not stand down.
The Death Star plans are down there. We'll find a way to find them.
We will never have a better chance than this.
They're afraid. Right now, they're afraid.
It's easy for the dead to tell you to fight. If I could do it again, I'd be fighting these bastards.
Standing by.
From the start.
Light it up.
Now is our time to strike.
There is one way out.
Fight the Empire!
Climb!
Climb! Climb!
Save the rebellion!
Come on!
Save the dream!
Bull, climb now! Come on! I burned my decency for someone else's future.
Forward!
I burned my life to make a sunrise that I know I'll never see.
We're going down! Get going! Get going!
Transmitting.
So what do I sacrifice?
Transmitting.
Everything!
Transmitting. 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 Transmitting.
Criminals think they've taken the Empire by surprise. We know better. The real shock will be when they discover how ready and eager we are to respond.
Until this battle station is fully operational, we are vulnerable. The rebellion will continue to gain us support in the Imperial Senate.
The Imperial Senate will no longer be of any concern to us. The Emperor has dissolved the Council permanently.
Fear will keep the local systems in line.
No one in this room should have trouble accessing army or naval resources in future.
I want every star sector and planetary emergency retaliation plan in the building ready for presentation by midnight.
Set your course for the Hoth system. The rebels are there.
We are not ready for open war.
Prepare for ground assault.
You think the Empire stops to catch its breath? This is a fight to the death.
This is why we plan. Why we work so hard when we're at peace. Recruit so carefully. And demand so much. The only question we need to answer is how tight to close our fist.
You may fire when ready.
There will be times when the struggle seems impossible. Alone. Unsure. Dwarfed by the scale of the enemy.
You ever wonder
if this fight is even worth it? Every day.
Remember that the frontier of the rebellion is everywhere. And even the smallest act of insurrection pushes our lines forward. Freedom is a pure idea. It occurs spontaneously and without instruction.
There are many ways to lead. You just have to find yours.
He knows everything he needs to know and feels everything he needs to feel. And when the day comes that those two pull together,
Trust the Force.
he will be an unstoppable force for good.
Where you stand now, I've been more times than I can remember. I always wanted to be lifted. I remember every time it happened, every time. The dead lifted me. And now I'm dead. And I yearn to lift you.
He always believed we could change things.
I want you to go on.
it's up to all of you now.
The day will come when all these skirmishes and battles will have flooded the banks of the Empire's authority.
What is it they've sent us?
Help. And then there will be one too many.
The dark always wins, but in the heart of its strength lies weakness.
The Empire doesn't consider a one-man fighter to be any threat.
We are nothing to them. We're cheaper than droids and easier to replace.
The Imperial need for control is so desperate because it is so unnatural. Tyranny requires constant effort.
You fall here, you fall alone.
It breaks. It leaks. Authority is brittle.
Reverse engines! Full power!
Power doesn't panic.
Oppression is the mask of fear.
One lone candle is enough to hold it back.
One single thing will break the siege.
Tell him
Your father would have been proud of you, Jen.
I love him more than anything he could ever do wrong.
My love for her hasn't ever faded.
I've never loved anything the way I love you.
I can't kill my own father. Love is more than a candle. Love can ignite the stars.
Remember this. Try.